privilege to bring you this assembly this morning. I want to introduce, hold them off there. I want to introduce who we're going to be talking with and will be speaking to you today, of course, playing volleyball. His name is Bob Holmes. He is a one-man volleyball team who single-handedly takes on teams.
All right, we're going to start out playing the boys. That way the girls can study me a little bit. Because they look like they have fire coming out of their nostrils and they want to beat me real bad. Is there one person cheering for me out of the whole crowd? Just one person cheering for me? Thank you so much. I do appreciate all 12 of you. Give it up for the boys! Come on out here, boys!
One resident describes her horrifying experience when she first realized the complex was on fire.
I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go give me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out, I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time, ain't nobody got time, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time, ain't nobody got time, ain't nobody got time for that. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, 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 it's a fire. Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Started this in 1983. I never thought in a million years that I'd go to 5,000 schools. To this day, I've never played on a volleyball team. To this day, I've never read a book on the game. But what motivated me to play more games than anybody's ever played in history is not volleyball. It's because I heard 300,000 teenagers tried to kill themselves last year. And I said, I want teenagers living, not dying. How about you? Boy came up to me, rolled up his sleeve, several razor blade cuts. Now they come and they surround me, showing me razor blade cuts. One principal took me to the front of the school. He said, notice we have a cemetery here. Here's 20 tombstones of 20 that had tried to kill themselves, that did kill themselves, and we have a mock cemetery to show that they died. Another principal said we had 5 suicides in 7 weeks. He said, keep going, and I said, I'll keep going. Don't give up. Number 2, look ahead. Let me show you what I mean by look ahead. Would you mind helping me on something? Give him a big hand. What's your name?
Spencer.
Spencer. Okay. Right over here and face the volleyball net and pretend you're driving a vehicle. Do you have your license?
Yes.
How'd you ever get it? Okay, keep driving. Now I'm going to ask Spencer to look right here. You're driving, you're looking right in front of the car, and you're going about 65 right now, because that's as fast as you'll ever drive, right?
Yeah.
And notice while he's looking right here, he looks dangerous because he doesn't see what's coming. But if he looks up, he sees a lady crossing the street, which he just ran over the lady. And you also got scared yourself and almost died. Now, when he was looking here, he did not see what was coming down the road. And do you know that most TV commercials advertise what's fun right now, but they don't care if you're dead 10 years from now? That's why I'm tired of the TV making girls look like they're just sex objects. How about you? And I say it's time for the boys to start respecting girls again. How about it? And keep their hands off till marriage, no matter what Lady Gaga says about it. It's time for the girls to start respecting the boys. A boy came up to me 13 years old when I had 50 games. He said, I hope you'll never quit. He said, I want to show you something, and he took his hat off and he had no hair, and he said, I'm dying with AIDS. I got 3 months left. He said, please don't give up. He said, the AIDS virus is chewing my organs apart now. He said, the rock singers and the Hollywood stars sung to me all about sex, but when I got a disease, not one of them came to my bedside to encourage me. He said, they're swimming in their heart-shaped swimming pools in their backyards while I'm dying. He said, please keep going. And I looked at that dying boy. I said, if I can go till I'm 80, I'll keep going. I'll come in with a cane and play volleyball. Or a walker. Guess what happens to me on May 1st? I turned 57 years old. You know what that means? I am 3 years from 60. Do you know what that means? I shouldn't be doing this. But you know why I'm doing it? I really want to help you. I mean it. Number one, don't quit. Number two, look ahead. They show a party, everybody laughing and drinking, but they won't show you the poor mother that picks up a bottle out of her bag in an assembly program, and she holds up her son. She says, meet my boy. He was drinking and driving. All I have left are his ashes. Meet him. The whole school begins to cry as a mother picks up her dead son in a bottle. Come with me to another girl that got bullied to get in the vehicle. She got in the car because everybody was picking on her. Even the driver was drinking. And of course, he showed it by hitting a tree going 70. When he hit the tree, the car came to a stop, and the piano player went through the window because her seatbelt didn't work. She went through the window at 70 miles an hour, and it took all of her fingers off. She came back to her school. She held up her stubs. She said, I'll never type again. I'll never write again. I'll never play the piano again. It's no longer cool. Come with me to another school and see a boy going, ow! Someone said, son, what's wrong? He said, when I was 3 years old, my father was drunk. And he thought he was playing with me. He picked me up by my arm and started swinging me in circles. And then he did the same thing with the other arm. And I'm crippled 10 years later. It still hurts. Another girl was molested in 13 foster homes. And she became a Christian, went to every one of her molesters and said, I forgive you because I've been forgiven. So I tell you, you have been a fantastic school. And the last thing I want to do is leave here thinking that all you saw was a game. Please take serious those points, and I hope to see you 10 years from now saying, I remember when you came to my school,